वाले मोहम्मद। तमाम मोमिनीन से गुजारिश है कि अंदर आ जाएं ताकि मजलिस का आगाज़ किया जा सके। सलवात बर मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद। मैं गुजारिश करूँगा हसन भाई से कि वो आएँ और सलाम पेश करें। सलवात बर मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद। अब्बास आवाज़ थोड़ा माइक आवाज़।
जनाब बीबी ज़हरा की शान में बात सलवात पढ़ेंगे। जैसा कि आपको मालूम है कि अयाम फ़ातिमा अभी चल रहे हैं, तो इसके लिए एक नोहा मैंने लिखा था जो पढ़ना था, लेकिन उस टाइम पे मुझे मौका नहीं मिल सका। तो 3 शेर एक मनकबत के प्यारे खाने पढ़ी है वहाँ से, और एक ये नोहा में पेश करता हूँ। आलम में यूं शरीक रिसालत है फातिमा, आलम में यूं शरीक रिसालत है फातिमा, रहमत नबी है साये रहमत है फातिमा, आलम में यूं शरीक दश्ते मुबाहिला में पैगंबर को देख कर, दश्ते मुबाहिला में पैगंबर को देख कर कहना पड़ेगा जुज़्वे रिसालत है फातिमा, कहना पड़ेगा जुज़्वे रिसालत है फातिमा, शौहर वली पिदे है पैगंबर पिसर इमाम, शौहर वली पिदर है पैगंबर पिसर इमाम, कितनी अजीम दीन की ताकत है फातिमा, कितनी अजीम दीन की ताकत है फातिमा, आलम में यूं शरीक है। एक बार बीबी की शान में सलवात पढ़ें। और इस बीबी के साथ जो मज़ालिम हुए उनके चंद अशार में बयान करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। पुरसा बीबी ज़हरा का किस किस को दिया जाए, पुरसा बीबी ज़हरा का किस किस को दिया जाए, अहमद को दिया जाए, हैदर को दिया जाए, अहमद को दिया जाए, हैदर को दिया जाए। उम्मत के लिए सब कुछ छोड़े जो नबी छोड़े, हक बिनते पैगंबर को फिर क्यों न दिया जाए, हक बिनते पैगंबर को फिर क्यों न दिया जाए। बचपन में यतीमी का साया है पड़ा जिन पर, बचपन में यतीमी का साया है पड़ा जिन पर, क्या कह के दिलासा अब शब्बर को दिया जाए, क्या कह के दिलासा अब शब्बर को दिया जाए। शब्बीर हुए बेकस आगाज करबला है, मादिर का सिया कुर्ता संभाल लिया जाए, मादिर का सिया कुर्ता संभाल दिया जाए। कुलसूम और ज़ैनब ने घर जलते हुए देखा, फिर फौज यजीदी का क्या हाल कहा जाए, फिर फौज यजीदी का क्या हाल कहा जाए। इज़हार ये हुज्जत की सब समर दुआ मांगे, इन सारे मज़ालिम का बदला तो लिया जाए, पुरसा बीबी ज़हरा का।
के परचम को हवा चूम रही है, के परचम को हवा चूम।
या अली अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मद व अला मुहम्मद। Let's recite one time Surah Al-Hamd and 3 times Surah Qul Huwallah for the marhumin of all those who are present here, particularly for the marhumin of the Mu'min who has sponsored today's majlis. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. اللهم صل على محمد.
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد وعلى أهل بيته الأطيبين الأنجبين، ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين. أما بعد، فقد قال الإمام علي بن الحسين زين العابدين عليه الصلاة والسلام: اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وهب لي معالي الأخلاق واعصمني من الفخر. This is another beautiful phrase from Dua Makarimul Akhlaq by Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam, where Imam alayhi salatu wasalam asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant him the high quality moral traits. And then Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam immediately asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wa'asimni min al-fakhr. O Allah, save me, protect me against pride. Like a kind and very knowledgeable doctor, when you get sick and you visit a doctor, he gives you prescription and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants you shifa. Then you go to doctor and you say, this is the improvement. He would say good luck and things like that, excellent. And then he will also caution you, he will also warn you. That's great, you are healing, but be careful of this, this and that thing. So in the same way, Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam prays to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for certain spiritual healings. And then at the end of his prayer, Imam alayhi salatu wasalam also asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect him against the risk factors. By doing so, Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam tells us that there are good attributes which are very, very helpful for your soul. However, there are some risk factors. You must be aware of that. So Imam alayhi salatu wasalam giving us the caution. So in this sentence, Imam alayhi salatu wasalam is asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Maula al-akhlaq. You know, there are two words, in fact, two terms which are being used in Islam, which have been used in Islam and are being used by scholars of akhlaq frequently. Number one is mahasinul akhlaq, and number two is makarimul akhlaq. Mahasinul akhlaq, beauties of moral traits. But makarimul akhlaq means, how can I say? Makarimul akhlaq means great moral traits, magnificent moral traits. Beautiful moral traits, mahasinul akhlaq. Great moral traits, makarimul akhlaq. So these are two words which we can use in English language to translate these two terms. So what's the difference between these two? In fact, there is a significant, very, very important difference between these two. Mahasinul akhlaq, when is used, it usually reflects the apparent moral traits, social moral traits. For example, if you are a good person, a smiling person, if you are a helpful person, if you are disciplined in your life, all these are mahasinul akhlaq. But not necessarily the person who shakes hand with you with utmost warmth, and he's always cheerful to you. He speaks to you very beautifully, very politely. Not necessarily that individual is sincere to you. All these good qualities or good attitudes could be representing something extremely heinous. For example, that individual is hypocrite, which is called hypocrisy. That individual wants to groom you. That individual wants to benefit on you, misguide you, take advantage of you. So that individual, like there are a lot of websites or a lot of, in fact, problems with Facebook. There are a lot of people who might come to you, oh, hello, hi, and they will speak to you very beautifully, and they show you as if they are very generous, they are the most well-wisher of you, they want nothing from you, they want to help you, to support you. However, in their deep down of heart, they have nothing but hatred against you. They want to groom you. They want to for example, steal your identity so they can misuse it, or they can reach to your private information so they can, in fact, use them for their own personal benefits, or harm you at a point. So many times, good akhlaq, which we call usually good akhlaq. Good akhlaq is not something positive. Good akhlaq could be extremely negative. So good akhlaq, mahasinul akhlaq. Mahasinul akhlaq, it is desired in Islam, and we all must observe mahasinul akhlaq, make ourselves presentable. When we are outside, we are well dressed, disciplined, and eye contact when you are talking to people. When we are talking to people, making eye contact and listening to them actively and behaving with them beautifully. All these are mahasinul akhlaq. They are highly recommended. But not necessarily mahasinul akhlaq. Good akhlaq is something positive. It could be positive, and at the same time it could be extremely negative. But makarimul akhlaq, these are always positive. They cannot be negative. In makarimul akhlaq, you need to exert some efforts from yourself to sacrifice something. But in mahasinul akhlaq, not necessarily you need to exert some efforts. Cheering up with people, smiling at people, giving hand to people, that doesn't require much of the sacrifices. But with makarimul akhlaq, many times you need to do a lot of sacrifices. You need to prove that you are a selfless person. Let me mention here two beautiful traditions from Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad, which will explain the difference between mahasinul akhlaq and makarimul akhlaq. And what is in fact desired truly in Islam is makarimul akhlaq. That's why this dua is named as makarimul akhlaq, not mahasinul akhlaq. The person who is showing mahasinul akhlaq could be riyakar. The person who is showing mahasinul akhlaq could be munafiq. The person who is showing mahasinul akhlaq could be an opportunist. So there are a lot of options. But makarimul akhlaq, that's always positive. Makarimul akhlaq, these are traits of sublime moral traits, which are not the traits of our body. Mahasinul akhlaq, the traits of our body. But makarimul akhlaq, the traits of our soul. Body can deceive a person, but soul cannot deceive. Body can show hypocrisy, but soul cannot be hypocrite. Yeah. So makarimul akhlaq. Let me give you an example from Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq. There are many people who are talking to you very, very politely. They are the most polite people, but at the same time they are stabbing from their back. So that's mahasinul akhlaq. But that's not necessarily makarimul akhlaq. Definitely not makarimul akhlaq. Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam says, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. One time he was asked, Ma haddu husnil khulq. What is the very basic of husnul khulq? From where husnul khulq begin? What is husnul khulq? Good akhlaq. Imam alayhi salatu wasalam replied, Tulinu janibak, show humbleness. Wa tutibu kalamak, and speak softly with people. Wa talqa akhaka bibishrin hasan, and when you meet your friends, you are cheerful, you are happy, you are not making them sad. So that is husnul khulq. But Imam alayhi salatu wasalam, in a wasiyah to one of his very close friends, now Imam alayhi salatu wasalam is talking about makarimul akhlaq, not mahasanul akhlaq. In this saying, Imam alayhi salatu wasalam is saying, Sil man qata'ak, the one who has severed his ties with you, you establish the ties with that person. This is not mahasanul akhlaq, this is makarimul akhlaq. Okay? Wa'ati man haramak, the one who deprived you, you give to that person. Okay? وَأَحْسِنْ إِلَى مَنْ أَسَاءَ إِلَيْكَ, the one who is being rude to you, who is being cruel to you, you are being good to that person. وَسَلِّمَ عَلَى مَنْ سَبَّكَ, the one who uses abusive language for you, you greet him. Okay? Do the opposite. وَأَنْصِفْ مَنْ خَاصَمَكَ, and the one who argues with you, the one who makes problem into your life, be just to that person. وَعْفُ عَمَّنْ ظَلَمَكَ, the one who suppresses you, the one who does injustice to you, you forgive that person. So you see, in makarimul akhlaq, we need to go against our nafs, against our ill desires. But in mahasinul akhlaq, not necessarily you need to go against your desires. Being polite, being cheerful, being happy with people, laughing, smiling, giving helping hand, none of them require going against our will, going against our nafs. So that is mahasinul akhlaq, and these are makarimul akhlaq. Makarimul akhlaq are desired in Islam. Both are desired, but definitely makarimul akhlaq is the one which is highly recommended, and where Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad, innama bu'itht li'utammima makarim al-akhlaq, I've been sent to complete the moral, the sublime moral traits, the traits of your souls, not to make you only a presentable person, but make you really a good, a positive person. So that is makarimul akhlaq. However, who to do makarimul akhlaq with? Who to forgive? This is a very, very important question. Sometimes people ask this question, what is the limit of forgiveness? Who shall we forgive and who shall we not forgive? Who shall we give and who shall we not give? The point is, we shall forgive those there is any chance for them to rectify themselves. There is a limit mentioned in Islam. But if we know for sure that if this individual, this corrupt person, this criminal, if we forgive that person, he is going to do more and more crimes, then Islam says no. That is the end. Enough is enough. Now this individual must be punished. And this is the concept of Islamic capital punishments. Islamic capital punishments are applicable only to those criminals, only to those offenders about whom there is no chance for rectification. As long as chance is there, Islam is lenient, Islam is kind, Islam is forgiving. But when the chance is gone, then definitely that individual must be brought to justice. So that's the very summarized version of Islamic justice philosophy. And Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam in Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. There is a very beautiful booklet written by Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam, which is called Risalatul Huquq, the Treaty of the Rights. In that Treaty of the Rights, Imam alayhi salatu wasalam talks about rights upon us. Different entities, different individuals, different groups have different rights upon us. So Imam alayhi salatu wasalam is talking about their rights. So the offenders, those who offend you, they also have got right upon you. Did you imagine ever that the one who has offended you has got right upon you? Imam alayhi salatu wasalam is mentioning here their right. وَحَقُّ مَنْ أَسَاءَ أَنْ تَعْفُوَ عَنْهُ. The one who has offended you, it is his right that you forgive that individual. You punish that individual, you reply back, it is not his right. His right is to be forgiven, not to be dealt based on the theory of tit for tat. Okay? He's abused me, I am going to abuse him. No, this is not his right. He doesn't deserve. Even the offenders don't deserve abusive language, let alone of ordinary people, let alone of mu'mineen. However, there is a limit. Then Imam alayhi salatu wasalam immediately says, وَإِنْ عَلِمْتَ أَنَّ الْعَفْوَ يَضُرُّ انتصرت. But if you know for sure that your forgiveness is going to harm you, or going to harm any other human being, or going to harm this individual, then that individual must be brought to justice. This is mentioned by Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam. So this is the limit. Yeah. And definitely a mu'min is kayyis. We've got in traditions, al-mu'minu kayyis. Mu'min is not a naive person who is being deceived by this person and that person, who is being groomed, who is being misused. No. Al-mu'minu kayyis. One of the signs of faith, one of the signs of your iman is that you are clever, you are intelligent. Al-mu'minu kayyis. You are not being easily deceived. And there is a beautiful narration from history. In fact, a kafir participated in the battle of Badr. He got arrested. He requested to Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad pardoned him. But in the battle of Uhud, again he stood against Prophet Muhammad. And at this time, again, alhamdulillah, he got captured. Now he started begging, "O Messenger of Allah, please forgive me. I have got small kids, this and that." Prophet said, "No, enough is enough. Al-mu'min la yuldaghu min juhrin marratayn." A believer cannot be bitten from the same hole 2 times. Okay. So we need to be clever. We need to be cautious. And this is the sign of our faith. However, a moment for the people, sometimes because of your makarimul akhlaq, because of the greatness of your soul. Unfortunately, I don't have time. So I'm also very careful. Just inshallah, in 5 minutes, I'm concluding. Look, as long as your soul is big and great, we will have to sacrifice our bodily desires. إذا كانت النفوس كبارا تعبت في مرادها الأجسام. If your soul is great, your body is in pain. This is the formula. This is how it works. If you eat, for example, if you got some money or whatever, if you keep all the money that you earn for yourself, you will be nurturing your body. You spend all the money that you've got for your nourishments, for your exercise, for your gym. You will be nourishing your body. But if you spend a great deal of your money for others, and keep the rest for yourself, you are nourishing your soul. So if you are eating everything by yourself, you are nourishing your body. But if you are not eating everything, you are sharing with others. So you are inflicting a little bit adjustment, not pain, to your body. However, you are improving your soul. So this is how it works. So in fact, sometimes because of makarimul akhlaq, as you've got great moral traits, you are a self-denying person. There is a problem who is fussing with you over a very, very trivial, small thing. For example, $10 or $20 or $50 or even $100 or even $500. As long as your soul is big, the amount of money will go up and you will never consider that. So for instance, there is an issue, you've got somebody somebody borrowed $1,000 from you, and then when you ask that person, he denied. Okay, and instead of going to court, instead of asking him and giving him a hard time, you just forgive it. Okay? So this is makarimul akhlaq. Here you are not being deceived. Here you are exerting moral traits. Here you are observing and practicing moral traits. And because of moral traits that you are practicing, some people might think that you are a naive person. You are an easily deceived man. So there are a lot of boundaries we need to consider. Let me mention this last point from history and conclude. One time, definitely you know, Imam Hassan Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad, established peace treaty with Muawiyah, Amir al-Sham. After that, a lot of his followers, his simpleton, naive, ignorant followers, they came to Imam Hassan Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam and they started saying, Khudi'at, you've been deceived. Ya mudhill al-mu'min, na'udhu billah, na'udhu billah. Oh, the one who has humiliated, abased the believers. They greeted Imam Hassan Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam with this title, Mudhill al-mu'mineen. So when they made a lot of fuss, Imam Hassan Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam at the end, first of all, Imam alayhi salatu wasalam clarified that that peace treaty was for your own safety, for the safety of Islam. And Imam alayhi salatu wasalam mentioned all the positive things. And when it didn't work with some people, Imam alayhi salatu wasalam asked them a question. Tell me, if I am deceived, as you are saying to me, being deceived is better or deceiving others is better? Or in other words, being deceived is bad or deceiving others is bad? Definitely deceiving others. So Imam alayhi salatu wasalam said, thanks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I am deceived, I am not the deceiver. If this is the case, and you are sticking to this point that I am deceived, then still I am thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I am deceived, I am not a deceiver. Yeah. Mu'min is kayyis. Imam Hassan Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam was indeed kayyis. Whatever he did was the safety for Islam, safety for his believers. However, some people thought that, na'uzubillah, he was deceived. So, being deceived is different from acting Islamically, acting greatly, exercising moral traits. And I've talked about Imam Hassan Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam, so let's mention 1 or 2 minutes his musibah. Imam Hassan Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam, you all know that when Imam Husain alayhi salatu wasalam, after his martyrdom, wanted to bury him next to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, as Imam Hassan Mustafa had made the will. But at the same time, Imam Hassan Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam had already seen what was going to happen. That's why he had made this provision in his own will that, oh my brother Hussain, if you see that they are giving you very, very hard time to bury me next to my grandfather, then bury me in Jannatul Baqi. So Imam Husain ﷺ, along with Banu Hashim, they were taking the body of Imam Husain Mujtaba ﷺ to bury next to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But unfortunately, a bunch of bad people, they interjected, they stopped their way. And unfortunately, they did not only stop the way, but they shot the arrows. And history says almost 70 arrows pierced into the body of Imam Hassan Mujtaba alayhi salatu wasalam. And now imagine how difficult should it be for Bibi Zainab salawatullahi wa salamu alayha, for sisters, for brothers to see their deceased beloved brother being shot with arrows. And definitely they needed to change the kafan. How difficult, imagine it should be for Imam Husain alayhi salatu wasalam to change the kafan, the blooded kafan of Imam Hassan Mujtaba alayhi salatu wasalam. وَسَيَعْلَمُ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا أَيَّ مُنْقَلَبٍ يَنْقَلِبُونَ إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ راجعون. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. إلهي بحق الزهراء وأبيها وبعلها وبنيها والسر المستودع فيها، اللهم أدخل أهل القبور السرور، اللهم أغني كل فقير، اللهم أشبع كل جائع، اللهم اكسو كل عريان، اللهم اقض دين كل مدين، اللهم فرج عن كل مكروب، اللهم رد كل غريب، اللهم فك كل أسير، اللهم أصلح كل فاسد من أمور المسلمين، اللهم اشفي كل مريض، اللهم سد فقرنا بغناك، اللهم غير سوء حالنا بحسن حالك، اللهم اقض عنا الدين وأغننا من الفقر، إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم صل على